Hi everyone, it's Joyce from Pwuffy. Today we're going to be doing 5-minute crafts part 3. We're going to be making some random things again, but I'll be correcting their mistakes and I'll teach you how to do it the real way, the proper way. So let's get out our supplies. Clay, tools. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the first video. We start off with a red ball of clay, black balls, stick them in randomly. That thing, press down the black balls, make a line. It's a ladybug that's really uneven. Put a paper clip in, cover it with red. I wonder if you can bake paper clips. I'm not sure. I hope it doesn't burn when I bake it. Okay, that is not bad. That is pretty cute. I would say that if we made a ladybug, we would make it so much cuter. First, you guys need to go get a paper clip. I prepared mine. We need some red clay. I'll be making more. You guys make more too. I never thought I would have this problem, but my clay is too hard. I needed to put some soft translucent clay inside. And soft translucent clay is Sculpey 3 if you guys ever have a hard clay problem. We have our red clay and then we also have our black clay. Make sure you finish making your colors before you follow along. So first take out some red clay and put it aside because remember we have to make the bottom part of the ladybug to stick it over. So first you make a 3D semicircle on your workspace and I will do that. Ow. You know when the clay is hard and then it rolls over some nerve on your finger? That happened. Press mine down to a semicircle and make sure there's dust on any part. Make sure it's on the bottom side because no one's going to see that side. So I made my little red dewdrop shape and then they start sticking black balls randomly. I don't know why they make the center line at the very end because that's literally how you know if you're being symmetrical. So we're going to do that first. Take an X-Acto knife and make the middle line down where the wings would be separated on a real ladybug. Do that. And if those of you are actually perfectionists, I guess you can take a long blade. I was going to do that, but I think more people have X-Acto knives. So I made the middle line. Kind of looks like a red butt. That's so funny. And now we're going to make the 6 dots on the wing. So make your 6 symmetrical dots. I guess it doesn't have to be too symmetrical. You're going to make 3 indents on each wing where the black dots will be because I know they just press it on, but we're going to be really neat about this and we're going to make the little holes to put the black dots in before we put on the black dot. Make your 3 holes on one wing and then you copy that symmetrically on the other wing. Okay, so these are my 3 holes. They're noticeably symmetrical, so I would take that as a win. Now you just take your dots and stick them in. I just realized I lost one. That's okay. Okay, I just realized that my dots are not symmetrical. Those dots will be the bottom dots, so no one will notice. So these are my ladybug wings, and now we're gonna make the head. So for the head, they didn't really show us how they made the shape, but I will show you guys how. So what you do, take a black ball of clay, roll it out just a tiny little bit. Wait, let me see how big they made theirs. So they made theirs 3 times as big as mine, so I'm just gonna increase my size of my head a little. Yeah, make it like this big, then roll it out. You can take your 2 fingers and roll out the ends so that the ends will be a little thinner than the middle part of the head, which I think that's what they were going for. Make it even, then you stick it on whatever side you consider to be the head. My head's a little fat, but it's okay. They say you make what you are, and I have a big head, so that's probably why I made a big head for the ladybug. Here's my ladybug and its fat head. I'm proud of the fat head. And then what you do is you take your paper clip. I hope you had your paper clip ready. And then you stick it on the bottom of the ladybug without squishing too much of it. And then you take your piece of red clay that you put aside earlier, press it down, and then you stick it on the bottom of the ladybug. This is so cute actually. Okay, so this is my ladybug paper clip. I had a rose gold paper clip, so I feel like that makes the ladybug look nicer. I'm gonna go bake this and then I'll show you guys how it looks. So this is the final product. I baked it and I glazed it to make sure that it's all glossy and sturdy. But yeah, this is like perfect for like a little bookmark or something. It's so cute. Okay, moving on to the second video. We already have 4 flattened balls on top of each other. Then you roll it up and now it's a rose. I know what they're making. I've done this before. But I don't know how they get both sides to be really nice roses because usually only one side is, but okay. We can do that. I'll try to make it better than that. There's really only so much you can do to make a rose look good. Okay, so we made our red clay. Now we're gonna start making that rose. So in the video they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 little flat circles that they're going to use to make the earrings. So we're going to have that as well. But I'm going to make my roses smaller. I'm pretty sure they made their roses smaller too. in the actual final product. Not 100% sure, but speculation. And as we know, they use both sides of the rose. Usually when I make roses, I only use the good side because there's a good side and there's a bad side. It looks like they actually made both sides as earrings, so we're gonna do that and we're gonna try to make sure that both sides look good. I'm making my little flat stuff. So I made my 2 red circles and we are going to keep doing that until we have 6 of them. Okay, my circles aren't perfect, but I feel like not perfect gives a little wave line of the rose petals. So we're just gonna stick with not that circular. This is how my stack of red circles looks like. They're gonna start from the side, the circle that's on the very top, and they're gonna roll all the way up. This is some big rose, but at least it looks decent on both sides. So this is the first end of my rose. And this is the second end. If your clay is soft, don't just cut straight down the middle because you're gonna squish it. If your clay is soft, cut it like by rolling the blade across. Like just do a little rolling motion as you cut so like it evenly cuts all sides. It's more even than just cutting straight down. And I know I have hard clay right now, but I'm gonna cut it that way anyways. So these are my 2 roses. So I'm gonna go bake these. And then I'm going to stick them on studs, and I'm going to show you how they look on my ears. So here are how their roses look. I think they're super pretty. Personally, I would add leaves, but they didn't add leaves, so I couldn't do that. Maybe I'll teach you guys sometime later. Anyways, I'm going to wear this for my next video, not for this one, because I want to keep my heart. So now let's begin watching the last video. Stick a toothpick inside the ball of red clay. Stick red balls of clay around it. It's a raspberry. Take it off, and then somehow they made a leaf too, and made an eye pin, and they made dangly earrings. I can make the dangly earrings, but I think we're gonna stick with just the dangly raspberry, but I won't make the leaf just to make this video at a good time frame. Okay, so I do realize that this also needs red. I don't know why I've been making so many red things lately, but red's a nice color. So for this raspberry charm, we are going to start off sticking a sausage-like piece of clay on a toothpick. You guys can get a toothpick, but I think my needle tool is solid enough for this. Yep, solid enough. And then we are going to start making a lot of tiny balls for the raspberries part. So we're rolling out a ball of red clay. And then we're gonna start cutting. I don't know how much I'm supposed to cut, but I will let you guys know at the very end when I figure it out. So as you know, the bigger the berries are, the more surface area they will cover, and the less berries you need to make the raspberry. So I made 20 berries of this size, and now we're going to use them to stick on the side of the main red piece. Take off the red piece, guys. It's not a hot dog shape. They forgot to tell us. So you know how raspberries, that the top part is thicker than the bottom part? We have to mimic that with the red piece. Slightly roll one end more than the other so it becomes thinner. So it's like a little strawberry shape. And then you stick the tip of the strawberry, the thin side of the strawberry, on the needle tool. That's better. And now we can start placing our balls of red clay around. So in the video, they started with the top ring. So I will do that as well. I had to use 9 balls for the top ring. Okay, so we're gonna need more than 20 balls, I realized. Okay, we are at 24. I'm gonna cut some more. They have freaking 5 rows of berries. I think mine can only hold 4, but it's fine. I don't know how they ended up finishing because they just cut to the last part of the berry. But I'm going to take it out of the needle tool and I'm going to add my last 4 in like a little square because it's the end of the berry and you don't want people to see the hole that you made with the toothpick. So this is my berry. As you can see, the end is full of berries and the top is empty, like they pictured. So I'm going to go make another one, and then I'm going to show you guys the end product after I bake and glaze the earrings. Okay, so here are the finished products of the raspberry earrings. I decided to add a little bell right behind the raspberries to make it a little bit more stylish for the earrings. These earrings are my favorite out of the 3 creations we made today, and comment down below which one's your favorite. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like to show your support and subscribe for more polymer clay videos. If you would like to purchase some of my creations, I have a website, Pwuffy.com, and it'll be in the description below. In addition, I also have Patreon, which is monthly reward packages where you can get different things from me every single month. Social media wise, I also have an Instagram and a TikTok, and those are mainly the ones I use. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!